I'm Dr. Daryl D. Green. You are about to enter the zone. This is class MKTG 3323, Introduction to Marketing Analytics and Web Intelligence. Our students have been spending the last 10 to 15 weeks working with a business client. We like to call it a micro internship. Next up is Team 2. Team 2, you're up.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, you good?
Okay, so we are Team 2, and we worked with Armor, Casket, and Sales. I'm Dakota Jones. I was the team lead, and then my partner was Cade Self. He was in charge of marketing research. So for our presentation today, we're going to go over the organizational background. Then we're kind of going to go over the client problem, scope, and marketing strategy. We'll go over the detailed schedule, our results, some lessons learned, and our conclusion.
Yeah, so the organizational background, we worked with Armor, Caskets, and Sales, and they're a wholesaler of caskets. They're located in Augusta, Georgia. Right now, they're mostly online with their sales, and they're working on putting up a virtual showroom, which will really help, I think, reach the online world. And the partners who own the company are Terry Provo and Robert Cooper. Now for the analysis, we did a digital analysis and basically looked at like the media and the website. Just kind of got all that, looked at that. The competitor analysis, I did research and looked over different companies that are also working against them. And we used that and that information to base some of our decisions on. The digital calculators that we used were sites where you could type in the website and it'll give you all kinds of different feedback, all kinds of stats. And then the stoplight chart is what we have coming up next. So the red is there's still a lot of development to happen. It's a new company. And that's probably the only drawback that there is. I mean, and then because in the yellow, you know, we're not sure how much quantitative data we could gather since it's so new. But the bright side to all this is that with a new business comes many opportunities. You never know which direction it can take you, and pretty much you could shape the business however you want.
So I'm going to go over the marketing strategy. So what we first did was we went to some SEO raters online, and we found out that Armor, Casket, and Sales had no score because they did not have a social media or a website presence at that point. So we really wanted to work on brand awareness and just the organizational beginning. So we provided Terry with a logo, social media presence, business cards, and promotional flyers. So our detailed schedule was in October, we worked on the Facebook and Instagram, just getting it made. And we also worked on a logo draft. We also did a business card draft as well. And then at the end of October, we finalized logos, business cards, and promotional flyers. At the beginning of November, we did a marketing ad campaign on Facebook, and November 28th was when the final business cards were shipped. So here are two examples of our promotional flyers. The one on the left just kind of shows about who Armor and Casket and Sales are and what they do. And the one on the left is showcasing their showroom virtually. And so we posted those on Facebook and Instagram. Our goal was to get 10 followers on the Facebook and the Instagram by the end of the project. And we achieved that by getting 28 followers on Facebook and 13 followers on Instagram. Our Facebook ad results were good. We ran it for 10 days and the page increased with 25 likes and it reached 642 people. These are the 3 logos that we created for our client. We actually outsourced for this. We went to Fiverr.com and gave someone an idea of what our client wanted, and they made the primary logo and the secondary logo in different formats. So these are our logos.
So client feedback, I mean, if Mr. Provo is here, we could do it live, but this is some of what he had to say about us. He said we exceeded the expectations for this marketing project. They're going to use our logos that we got from Fiverr. We got good marketing results from both of our social media pages, and they greatly appreciate, the vision to integrate students into the business community. And I think that it's important, and it'll give us all a competitive advantage, and them as well. I think it's really a great thing.
So for our lessons learned, I learned that it's okay to revise your work if it's not up to standard. That does not mean it was awful. It just means that there was some work to be done.
Yes, and I learned that communication is extremely important because, working with someone that's across the country is a little bit more difficult, but, we got it done, we made time, and we all talked out decisions and such, and it worked out really great. And there's also a special recognition. The remainder of our budget is being donated to the Andrews Green Scholarship for kids, that want to attend college. So does anyone have any questions for us?